What up, chat? Give me a second. Give me a second. All right, how we doing, chat? How we living? Everybody having a good night? Everyone have a good weekend? Oh, look who it is in the background with the beans. Hey. Yo, he's licking himself, chat. Oh, I know you want to get up here. Come on. Come on, come say hi to everybody. Guys, I'm trying to get him up here for you guys. Beans, come here. Oh, I know. Yeah. Oh, I got him, chat. Hold on. Oh, just kidding. Nope. He said, fuck you. Oh, big stretch. Come say hi to everybody, Beans. Okay. He's gonna... That made it worse. I don't know. He conveniently places himself not so conveniently. Look at him. Look at him. Soiled it. Soiled it. Soiled it. Soiled it. Not me publicly shaming my cat, bro. Here, let me say hi to some people. Lua, welcome to the stream. Same for never, welcome. Dramatic pause, welcome. Marmododes, welcome. Jeanette, welcome. Pep Kane, small football, welcome. Sarah, yo, Sarah, I totally didn't realize you resubscribed for 3 months at tier 1 2 days ago when I was last live. I apologize. I did not say anything about that. That's on me. But thank you. I appreciate you. You've been subscribed for 5 months. That's fucking crazy. Marion, welcome. Celia, welcome. Sammy, welcome. Gray, welcome. Elster Stairs, welcome. Arabella, welcome. Lunar Slate, good to see you. Love Music, welcome. Attic Ghosty, welcome. PB, welcome to the stream. Knox, good to see you. Mofucius, welcome to the stream. Our son requested we watch this with him. Bro, your son sounds pretty cool. Ellie, welcome. Zero B, welcome. Hedgehog, welcome. Kimmy, welcome. Nikki, welcome. Kira, welcome. Solar Lost, welcome. Jalen, welcome. Ninja, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Lee, welcome. Alana, welcome. Mira, welcome. Sam, welcome. The vlog was good. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. See, here's the thing. It looks like it's not getting very many views, but it's getting... The people that do watch it are really enjoying it. So that's... honestly, that's a big dub for me. That's a big dub. I don't... Oh, hi, buddy. I don't care if it doesn't get as many views as my reading Reddit videos. That's kind of expected. But as long as people are enjoying it. I've gotten a bunch of my friends have texted me. A bunch of my friends were like, dude, I watched your vlog and it was really good. That makes me feel good. That makes me feel good. So that probably means that it was at least somewhat good. Showed my mom your new place, an old place, and she said she always looks at the lights first. That's so funny. I never, like, that's not something I ever had to do when I was moving places. Celia, welcome. Nope, I already said that. David, welcome. Absinthe Rain, welcome. Hey. Oh. Lace and Lullaby, thank you for resubscribing with Prime. Been subscribed for 2 months. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Lace and Lace, and I'm gonna call you Lace. I appreciate that, Lace. Thank you, thank you. Cutting those Daddy Bezos profits to support me. Big W wubbies, big W wubbies. Absinthe, welcome. Celia, welcome. Wildberry, welcome. Judas, welcome. Cammy, welcome. Lavender Rory, hello. Carrie Ann, welcome. Blue, welcome. Echo Cat, welcome. He shrieked, by the way. Bro, if you come to my live stream, I always say hi to as many people as I can. When's the next date? Everything stream? You know, Lee, it kind of just depends on when I can get through more of the stories for this week. I have to cook through stories today, guys, but hopefully I kind of have a busy week, chat. I can't even lie. If I can wrap this one up pretty fast and I can get in bed early, maybe we could do a little date everything tomorrow in tomorrow's stream. Bunny, welcome to the stream. Lightning McQueen, always good to see you. Ashton, welcome. Tashuri, welcome. Crystal, welcome. Hadajim, welcome. Kat made it to another live. Hell yeah, glad you could be here. Vincent, good to see you. I said hi to you this time, Vincent. You better remember it. You better remember it because you didn't last stream. Emily, welcome to the stream. Ben, you say that every time and you know that? What do I say every time? I forgore. How we doing, chat? Did everybody have a good weekend? What'd you guys get to? Emery, welcome. I'm gonna see how well I can listen to this do classwork. Bro, I'm gonna distract the fuck out of you, Rory. Don't you worry, Rory. I'll distract you. What up, Bam Bam? Legally, you're not allowed to compliment me. Yeah, you're right. Oh my god, why is this? God damn it. The command strips that my desk came with are pretty ass, low-key. They're like falling apart. Am I your only senior citizen follower? Not really, Kat. I actually have a really large demographic of 45 plus. I think there was somebody in the stream last time who was like 65 or something like that. Where's the sticky? There's the sticky. What up, Aster? Oh. Why am I low-key insulted? He didn't say my name with the same inflection he usually does. How do I usually say it, Judas? I took my family on a hike and we collected cool rocks. We love some cool rock. Got bullied by an old man while I was on a horse. Simply trample him with your horse. Duh. Nine-tailed Phoenix, good to see you. I painted with my niece. Oh, that's cute. What up, Shyla? 45 is not senior. You're a senior, Nick. My partner's a fan, so I'm putting you on the TV for them as they fall asleep. Hey, I appreciate that, Odie Bears. Tell your partner I said hello. Thank you for watching the videos, you guys. I'll be 35 on Saturday. Bro, I'll be 28 in October. I feel like I'm a senior. What's good? Hedgehog, we're chilling. I'm a little tired, but I got a good workout with my boy today. We got out the vlog that I've been fucking dragging my feet on. Honestly, good weekend. Good recoup weekend. It was nice not streaming yesterday. It was good to just like have like a day to chillax a little bit. I went and played hockey yesterday and I'm still ungodly out of shape. It's pretty fucked, actually. Hockey, like if y'all never played hockey, like there's nothing that can get you in shape to play hockey other than hockey. Like I run like at least like 15 miles every week, if not more. I work out, I lift, I walk on a walking treadmill. Still, bro, I get out there and I'm fucking gassed. But it's fun. It's nice to get back to it, and I found a great group to do some pickup with. What up, Banana Milk? I'm younger than you, Sarby. What does that make you? Young. Sorry, logic doesn't work here. What date? October 8th. We're birth year, bro. Shout out my 97s. I'll be 26 in October, so 1 foot in the grave, I guess. Hey, Rhiannon? I hope I'm saying that right. I appreciate you watching the vlog. I see, like I said, guys, I feel like the people that are giving the vlog a chance are enjoying it. So, like, that's all I care about, low-key. Ice hockey, yeah. I think the quickest way to lose your 45 plus viewers is tell them they're old. You're all old. All of y'all. Even the young ones. You guys are old. Basically unks. All 51 of you on YouTube and 37 of you on Twitch. All y'all are unk. What up, Just a Boy? Yeah, ice skating's hard. It's fun, but it takes a while. I'm glad I learned it when I was little. Like, I literally don't remember a time when I didn't know how to ice skate. You share a birthday with your dad? Your dad's goated. Unless he's a bad person, then he's not. What up, you? Good morning. It's like 6 a.m. to me. Oh, hell yeah. Have a good Monday. I've been here for 10 seconds. Y'all make me feel ancient. My bad, ketamine. My bad. Ketamine Kegels is a crazy fucking username, by the way. I turn 21 next year with 80-year-old joints for real. Hey, what up, Mariah? Thanks for coming through. My husband is only 1 year older and I still give him shit for being old, as you should. Morgan, welcome to the stream. Raya, good to see you. Damn, I share a birthday with my paternal grandpa and 3 cousins. Y'all just fucking lining up. You guys have one of those birthdays. What birthday is it? Isn't there like a birthday that lines up with like Valentine's Day or like New Year's or something? Like there's some statistic that like birthdays around like a certain date range is very common because it's like a time where a lot of people be fucking. What up, Savannah? What up, Vonta? Thanks for coming through, guys. Hey, Otter, welcome. Thanks for watching the vlog. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it, bro. That was very stressful. And also my editor really enjoyed editing it. So when I go to Italy, there's going to be like probably like 4 vlogs that come out of that. We'll see. Maybe I'll make it all into one big one like I did with this one. I was actually like, honestly, as much as like an hour and a half of a vlog is fucking crazy, I was kind of glad that it was still a longer vlog. Like I like just giving you guys a fuck ton of content that isn't like really highly edited, but like you guys can just come and hang with the gang, you know? What up, Beazle? November 14th, my boyfriend was conceived on Valentine's. Doesn't that line up? What month is November 11th? Yeah, and February is the 2nd. So like, yeah. March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. Dude, you're totally a Valentine's Day gift, bro. 100%. What theme should I do for my birthday party? Stinky! Everyone dresses up in poop costumes. And then they're like, look, I'm Mbem. I love bullying Mbem. What's up, Nick? Cherry Bomb, hello. Just finished making a Superman edit. Okay. Bro, is the movie good, chat? Should I go see it? Should I try to find a cute girl to take to the movies? Watch that movie? My uncle's birthday is on the 4th of July. My grandma's was on the 5th. Damn. Will you do more vlogs? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I was losing it at the coffee maker and you freaking out, dude. That was just a whole shit show, man. That was so funny. I literally, as soon as I uploaded the vlog, I sent my sister the timestamp of that. And I was like, bro, you gotta watch this. Like, this shit's so funny. I'm a birthday sex baby. What up, Danica? Welcome to the stream. I'm afraid to ask my parents, bro. Kathy Loki has no filter. She'll fucking tell me shit that I don't want to hear. What should I do for my birthday? I don't know why this popped up in my head, but go-kart racing. My oldest daughter was born one day after her uncle and 2 days before her grandpa. That's a busy week. That's crazy. I guess me and my younger sister have a birthday 5 days apart. Sarby gets a date, not clickbait. Listen, I won't go into specifics, but let's just say, telling girls on Hinge that you whip a 2006 Chrysler Town and Country minivan apparently rips. I did not know this. I did not know this. All I'm saying is it's not impossible, chat. It's not impossible. You will not measure up to Superman? Bro, you don't know these moves, Mbem. Shut the fuck up. Hey, good luck with your job interview, Raya. Thanks for tuning in real quick. I was a New Year's sex baby. What would that be? That would probably be like January, right? Yeah, maybe I was a New Year's gift. That would kind of add up, right? Let's see. You have sex like January 1st. February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. Yeah. Maybe like a New Year's gift. I love you, but have nothing nice to say about live, so I won't say anything else. Cool, didn't ask. It's the cross-country move, sleep deprivation. Just moved from Washington to... You know, honestly, guys, I wasn't that sleep deprived. Like, especially the morning of that coffee incident, bro. I actually had, like, plenty of sleep. I think I got, like, 8 to 10 hours of sleep that night. I think I was just stupid. Minivans are underappreciated, bro. I fucking love my car. My first car was a town and country van. Dude, this shit rips. I love it. I love that car. It's so convenient. Got to go to Zion National Park for work. That sounds fun as fuck. Dramatic pause. What up, Spooky? Hey, Nova Sprite. How we living? Yeah, if you had nothing nice to say about live, then why are you here, man? Like, yeah, like, you could have just not said anything. What the fuck? On my parents' honeymoon gift. Damn, they got right to work. Holy shit. You went to college not sleeping and functioning properly is basically the norm. Dude, I don't have this. I don't know how I did some of the shit that I did in college, chat. Like, college me was another beast. I'm like, if I don't have my full 8 hours of sleep, I am... a zombie the next day. You know, I don't know how the fuck I operated like that. I can't do it anymore. High key, I need my sleep, bro. Hey Ray, welcome to the stream. Thanks for watching the vlog and thanks for coming by the stream. I hope you have a good lunch break. Thanks for popping in really quick. What made you buy a minivan? I used to have a Honda CRV. Long story short, it got totaled. I was in LA living in a content house but I was still paying rent at a place in Minnesota. Some drunk driver veered off the road, smashed my car, totaled it. And then when I had to move out of that place, my grandpa had passed away. This is super sad and morbid. I apologize, guys. But my grandpa my grandpa passed away and they had this minivan and my grandma was like, hey, we didn't even use this when your grandpa was alive. So like, why don't you just take it? And if you like it, we'll sell it to you for really cheap. And at first, like, I kind of had a little bit of an ego, and I was like, there's no way I'm going to enjoy this fucking old-ass minivan. But I got it, and I actually did really like it. It drives really well. It only had 72,000 miles on it for, like, a 2006 in 2021, which is crazy. So, yeah, I bought it from her, and I'm just kind of going to drive it in the ground. I don't tie my self-worth to my car at all. Like, I tie my self-worth to this shit, chat. All right? I tie I'm not one of those guys that's like, I need a cool car so that other guys will get hard when they see my cool car. I'm like, yo, let me keep making YouTube videos. So I'll literally probably drive that bitch into the ground and then just get another Honda CRV because I actually really love the CRVs, bro. The CRVs ripped. So it's more than just a car. You know, I'm not very sentimental about it. I can't even lie. Like, I tie other things to my grandpa. And also, this is so weird. I think this is a weird thing for me to say, but I actually was very... Like, I had a lot of closure around my grandpa's death because I was probably the closest grandchild to him. And I saw the decline to an insane level. And like, it's probably a little bit fucked up, but like he fell and broke his hip. And I remember when my mom called me and told me that, I was like, bro, this is probably it. And it probably is a little bit about time because his quality of life was not great. And I think in a lot of ways it was a kind of a good thing. The timing was terrible. The timing was terrible because it was literally like 3 days before a family reunion. So we literally had like, some of us went to this family reunion, but then like 4 hours away, a couple other family members were like at the hospital with my grandpa. So, but it also was kind of convenient because then we all just drove to the hospital when we kind of knew like, hey, we're going to put my grandpa in hospice care. So yeah, it was like, it's so funny. I have a lot of closure around his death, but I tie other things to him. I have a couple, actually, these are his sweatpants. Like, I don't know what it is, y'all, but I love wearing these sweatpants because they remind me of my grandpa. My grandpa was notorious. He always had a fuck ton of pockets. Like these have like our running joke with him is like, he would be like, where's my glasses? And then I shit you not, he would go through like both his pants pockets, his cargo pants pockets. He always had like some jacket with like 8 pockets on it. I swear to God, this guy pockets maxed. That's our shout out. Actually, oh my God, this is crazy that I'm talking about this because this is actually this is the 4-year anniversary of him passing away. I totally blanked on that. R.I.P. Johnny Boy. Love that man. Love that man. Dude, that's so funny. So funny y'all ask me about it. I feel like that shit, like that's my grandpa communicating with me, you know? No, I had a lot of closure with my grandpa because he we didn't have any boundaries. He never made me feel like I needed to like call him a lot or anything like that because we'd spent so much time together. And he I remember one time because I was at the time like doing my content creator shit. I had my own marketing agency and he was just like, dude, like you got to live your life. Like call me whenever you can, but like go do your thing. And I've always just appreciated him for that because he just kind of understood. He just understood, you know? I'm a real slut for pockets. Well, I feel like for you, Sammy, that makes a lot of sense because you're a mom. Like, I'm sure your kids give you hella shit to carry around all the time. He was a man of taste. I see, dude. Johnny Boy was a great guy. He watched a little too much Fox News, I will admit that. But other than that, he was the kindest. Bro, fuck, bro, this is just gonna turn into a Johnny Boy stream. We should get started on stories after I'm done yapping about this. So like during the summers, I would go to my grandparents lived in Moorhead, and that's where my dad and his family grew up. And my grandpa was like a big reason why their hockey program not only got started but was very successful. And so my grandpa was a doctor, so he was just very well known. Like whenever anybody had any issues and they didn't want to spend a fuck ton of money, they'd just go to my grandpa, and my grandpa was always down to help. Like my grandpa had so many stories of like people coming to him about shit and him literally saving their lives because he's like, dude, there's a serious issue going on, you know? And so like I would go there in the summer and I'd go to this hockey camp, and I swear to God, y'all, like every week at least, if not more, I'd run into like these adults who they would ask me what my name is, and I'm like, oh yeah, like I'm a Sarbacher. And they'd be like, oh, like, you know, I used to go to school with your dad, blah, blah, blah. Oh, your grandpa, like, like, you know, these are a lot of hockey guys. Like, oh, your grandpa, like, I took a puck to the face one time, and your grandpa, like, just took me out back, stitched me up, and then, like, had me back on the ice. He's like, saved us $1,000, and I got to play the rest of the game. Like, so many stories about that shit, y'all. So, shout out Johnny Boy. We love Johnny Boy. Sarby, who's your favorite YouTuber? Ludwig. Easily, bro. Dude, Mbem, kind of the same thing with my grandpa. Bro, the amount of fear-mongering that Fox News instills into old people should be a crime. Should be a crime. You know, actually with my grandpa, it wasn't necessarily like guns, but he would stockpile like tasers, pepper spray guns. Like my grandma, I helped my grandma clear out because she sold the house that they lived in after he passed away because it already didn't make sense for both of them to be living. It's like a 4-story house or something. Technically 3, but It's a big house. For just 2 of them living in was insane. And then with one of them, it was like, all right, we gotta get rid of this thing, you know? But yeah, he had, like, I was helping her move out, and he had, like, pepper spray guns, tasers, like, insane shit, bro. Insane shit. Fanny packs really changed the game. Bro, Sammy, I'm kind of a slut for a fanny pack. I'm honestly really down that, like, it's now normal for guys to wear, like, sling bags and shit, because they're so convenient, bro. Like, if I go out, I always have one, because A, it's harder to steal your shit from them, and B, it just makes it so that you don't have to carry shit in your pockets and, like, worry about shit falling out, you know? Asian Fury! Good to have you. Minty Wolf, welcome to the stream. I just joined. Thank you for joining. It's good to see you. Oh, yeah, it's really easy to stockpile guns and ammo in Texas. What up, pansexual pizza pirate? No, it was not a rough area. It was not a rough area, Hedgehog. Katana, welcome. I'm glad you're enjoying the movie. I figured the people who came to my live stream would eat that shit up, you know? It's a lot of beans. It's me just fucking yapping. Like, honestly, y'all, if you watch that vlog, it's basically a podcast. It's basically a podcast. Like, but I thought it was just fun. Like, it's kind of the same shit, same jokes that come up on stream, you know? Can I make you a custom fanny pack? Yeah, I mean, once I open up a P.O. box, I should honestly just go and rip that. It's like 18 bucks a month. It's nothing crazy. What up, Kennedy? Damn, craziest thing I found with my grandpa passed was some machetes he had from 3 tours at Vietnam. That's crazy, man. I feel like as like a teenager, I would have eaten that shit up. Mbem, if you send me roaches, I will find you and I will spray you with Febreze, you stinky bitch. I'm sorry. That was really aggressive. That was too aggressive. Although you were threatening to send me roaches, so Let me send you Little Italy coffee from San Fran. Fuck yeah. All right, bet. I'm gonna open this shit. Hey, Tashuri, have a good night. Oh my god, bro. Beans jumping over that hamper thing was so stressful. What up, Addison? Is Beans here? Did he walk in? Oh, he is here. Oh, he's like he's pancaking, bro. Look at him. Here, I'll give you guys what you actually want. Look at that flat boy. Look at that flat boy. What a pretty kitty. What a pretty flat kitty boy. Sorry, I need my water bottle. You guys, I might go fill up my water bottle low-key before we get started with this read. Dude, he's eeping. Yo, okay, so weird Beansism in the new place. For some reason, he's been sleeping underneath my bed, which he never did in my old place. I wonder if it has something to do with it being hotter here, and maybe there's like a cold spot underneath my bed or something. I don't really know. I have noticed it's only when I have this fan that I run at night. He only does it when the fan is on. Dude, that's so funny. He looks so silly. I'm gonna take a picture of him. He like never lays like this. I don't know why, bro. I will yoink the beans, bro. You better not. I'll send some Vegemite. Dude, I do actually want to try Vegemite, high key. He's such a flat boy, bro. Sorry, I just wanted some pictures. He might not like the air blowing on him. He doesn't sleep on the bed either. That's the thing, chat. It's like, if he didn't like the air blowing, if he didn't like it, he would just sleep outside of my room. Like, I don't really know what it is. He doesn't sleep with me. That's not his thing. He doesn't like sleeping with me. Hey, what up, Lana? Cats usually get low to cool down and avoid the heat. That makes sense then. That makes sense. I'll send one of those stupid New York City shirts. Bro, I'll eat that shit up. Maybe it has ideal airflow. I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe it's an adjustment thing. It could be, but I don't know. Oh, big stretch. Oh, that's a big stretchy boy. Hey, don't do that to my carpet. Hey. Hey. Yeah, that's right. That's right, you little wiener. You big old wiener. Chad, let me go fill my water and then we'll get started, okay? We will get started. Let's get it started. I'm gonna pull up my music so I don't forget to fucking turn it off, because I will forget. Okay. Oh, what a good low. That's such a good low. Oh, you're still loafing. Okay. Criminal petting the boy on the way out. Fun fact, if your cat is loafing, that usually means they don't want to be touched. I don't know if that's the case with every cat, but that's definitely the case with Beans. I found when he's loafing, he does not want to be touched. He wants to be maneuvered around. At least with my cat. At least with my cat, bro. Okay, chat. Let me don't end the stream. Bam. All right. Alrighty, chat. You guys know the fucking drill. You already know what it is. Richard slowly leans away from me. Is that your cat? Bro, you named your cat Dick? Don't, bro, that's animal abuse. That's animal abuse, Asian Fury. Asian Fury, by the way, I will be DMing you soon. I gotta figure out, it looks like I'm not gonna have my buddy do the rest of the designing for the legalized castration shirt, so I might hire you to do that. Just a heads up. If you're interested, that is. Banish that ghost, bro. Yeah, guys, Beans is protecting me from the ghost. The ghost won't touch me if Beans is there. What up, Bill Sick? What up, Gotham Beats? Okay, guys. We have 5 best of Redditor update stories. Here's what I'm thinking, y'all. I think what I'm gonna do for these from now on, just to test it out, I am gonna do the intros after I'm done reading all the stories. I think that's the what makes the most sense for what I'm trying to test out right now with my channel. So we're gonna read these. I don't think we're gonna hit them all tonight. I think we're gonna hit maybe 2. Is this one long? Okay. Yeah, maybe we could hit 2 tonight, and then we got 3. Oh shit, I messed up my mouse. And then we'll hit these 3 tomorrow. But we got some good stories, y'all. Here, let me read them out for you guys because you guys are coming to the stream. So we're going to start it with, I just found out that my best friend has been telling all of our friends that my boyfriend tried to cheat on me with her. This has a year update. And it's concluded. Ooh. We have my boyfriend of 3 years stealthily took my 11-year-old dog to a vet 80 kilometers away to be put to sleep. It was only luck I found out and got him back. Boyfriend doesn't know I have my dog back, but he comes back tomorrow night. Sounds assholey. We have, am I the a-hole for bringing up just how much I actually do for our household to my wife? So it's kind of more of a filler, but it was very highly upvoted. And it's pretty long. So curious to see where that goes. We have, I believe my brother has been replaced. Sounds like some government conspiracy. And then finally, my brother does some really creepy stuff and I'm done with him. Also, all these are concluded, I think. Concluded. Okay, this one's new update, so maybe not concluded on that one. Okay, 4 out of the 5 are concluded. And this one could be concluded. Strap in, chat. Strap in. Molly, welcome. AJ, welcome. Areve, welcome. All right. Chat, if you guys are on the YouTube, y'all, this is criminal. Chat, this is criminal. We have 90 viewers on the YouTube, but only 39 likes. What are we doing? What is we doing, y'all? Make sure to like up the stream, okay, chat? I feel like we get that easy to like 60, maybe 65. If you guys are not subscribed, make sure to subscribe. If you're on the Twitch, make sure you're following. AJ, thank you for resubscribing for 6 months at tier 1. AJ has been subscribed for 6 months. Longest relationship I've ever had. Honestly, AJ, me too. I still see the shadows in my room. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. I just found out that my best friend has been telling all of our friends that my boyfriend tried to cheat on me with her. Originally posted to r/2hottakes on July 17th, 2024. Ellen, 22 female, and I, 21 female, met through an internship 3 years ago and instantly became best friends. About a year ago, I started crushing on George, 24 male, who interns at the same company, but in a different department as us. Ellen and another one of our coworkers set us up last fall and we really hit it off. We've fallen in love and we often talk about a future together. This is where things get messy. From early in our relationship, pretty much as soon as we went from just dating to being official, Ellen has been colder to me. She never made it a secret that she doesn't particularly like George, though she's never said anything direct about it. The only issue she ever raised was when we first got together and he got really sick. I was studying for the MCAT at the time, and I was only about a month out from my main test day when he had a pretty bad flare-up of a chronic illness. Because he knew that Ellen and I were so close, he called her to ask her if she thought she could tell me. He called her to ask her if she thought she should tell me. Oh, no, wait. Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay, wait. This is such a weirdly written sentence. He called her to ask her. Sorry, hold on. Because he knew that Ellen and I were so close, he called her to ask her if she thought he should tell me he was sick or if it would be better to keep it from me so he didn't take me away from my studies. Okay, all right, we love a considerate man. Ellen didn't like this at all. She told me she thought it was incredibly inappropriate that he tried to contact her like that, and he shouldn't have called her about something so personal. I thought her reaction was a little over the top, but I talked to George about it and he apologized to her and never called her again, but she didn't let it go. It's a weird hill to die on. I don't think that is completely uncalled for. Like if George has a pre-existing if George has a pre-existing relationship with your friend Ellen and he wants to ask her advice because as one of her good friends, you should be able to tell him what he should do in a circumstance that he doesn't know how to act because he's brand new. Like, I don't understand what's so inappropriate about that. Am I tripping, chat? Like, is that inappropriate? I don't think that's inappropriate. I appreciate you guys saying to like the stream. Y'all are goated. Yeah, I think I feel like there's something else going on with Ellen. Either she likes George and is extremely jealous, or Ellen might just be preying on OP's downfall. A few weeks later at a party, she made a comment about how I was always choosing George over my friends. My roommate was going to be out of town the next week, so she said she should say her goodbyes, since I would probably just spend the whole week at home with George. She tried to play it off as a joke, but I was really surprised she felt that way. I never wanted to be the kind of girl who turns her back on her friends when she gets into a relationship, and I'd been trying really hard to balance my time with my boyfriend and with my friends. But it seemed she felt neglected, so I started putting more effort into our friendship. Over the next few weeks, I tried to make plans with her at least 5 or 6 times. Every time she came up with some excuse not to see me, even once canceling at the last minute and citing a meeting she forgot about at 10 a.m. on a Sunday morning. Bro, OP's too good of a person, because one of my friends starts talking shit about my relationship like that and acting weird. We're just not going to be friends anymore. That might be such an asshole thing for me to say, but like, there are some friends who being friends with them is exhausting, draining, and 100% not worth it. Like, this is a call for anybody listening to really evaluate the friendships that you have and assess whether or not they are helping your lives or hurting. Because some of my friends, especially at the age that I'm at, have friendship relationships with people that they feel like obligated to, that I just look at and I'm like, bro, that person makes your life worse. Why do you even have them in your life? And Ellen is 100% one of those people. Like, why would you go out of your way to spend time with somebody who only has negative things to say about you and your relationship? Which, I mean, so far we don't have a good reason for her to be talking so negatively about it. I don't know. Bitch doesn't seem worth it to me, but me personally. Hey, I appreciate all the new people coming into the stream, by the way. Envy Beige, good to see you. Canteen, good to see you. Shandizzle, good to see you. I might have missed a couple people, but thank you guys for tuning in. Especially because it's a little bit later than I normally stream. I was hurt. I knew our friendship was dying, and every time I tried to revive it, she rejected me. Finally, I decided the ball was in her court. If she wanted to be friends, I was open to it, but I was sick of being rejected, and she would have to be the one to reach out to me. She never did. Meanwhile, things were deteriorating at work. We had been assigned to the same project for the year, which required working very closely together. As our friendship fell apart, she started ignoring me at work, being rude and short, and making my share of our tasks very difficult for me. I felt like she was constantly breathing down my neck and waiting to catch me in a mistake. I figured she was gossiping about me behind my back, but at this point, I was so exhausted from dealing with her that I couldn't be bothered about it. She would say whatever she wanted to say, and I would just be nice and patient with her and count down the days until our internship ended. Oh, guys, my mouth is dry. Until today, I had lunch with one of our other coworkers and my good friend Kay, 22 male, and he told me everything. Apparently, Ellen has been telling all of our coworkers and friends that George has been trying to cheat on me with her, telling them that he calls her in the middle of the night, sends her inappropriate texts, and when I hosted a party after I wrote the MCAT, he spent the whole night eyeing her. I know that none of this is true. I love George, and I know that he loves me. And even as Kay was telling me all of this, I knew that Ellen was lying. It seemed that Kay didn't believe it either. He was just telling me what he had heard. But the thought that she's going around accusing George of infidelity makes me sick. I went straight to George's house and told him everything. I told him I didn't think for even a second that it was true, and the real betrayal is how Ellen made all of this up and spread it around. I was crushed to know that not only did Ellen say all of this, but she'd been saying it to all of my friends for months, and not one of them came to me about it. George helped me get past the hurt stage, and now all I feel is rage. Tomorrow I'm going to call my supervisor and ask if I can work from home until the end of my contract so that I never have to see Ellen's face again. I feel so betrayed, and I just hate her so much right now. Am I overreacting? Should I be taking the high road and just keep working with Ellen as if I didn't know? I feel betrayed by my other friends too, because Kay thinks they all know what she was saying, and not one of them told me. Damn. Should I cut them off the same way I plan to cut Ellen off? Yeah, bro. First off, Kay's a fucking real one. I mean, girl, I don't understand why you're not going in. Like, what is the phrase I'm looking for? Like, I don't understand why you're taking a passive route here. Like, you need to go into HR and tell them that this bitch, that Ellen is spreading rumors about not only you as a coworker, but also George as a coworker. Like, that's just unacceptable. That should not happen in any workspace. Instead of ruining your chances of, number one, maybe getting a full-time job offer from this company, but B, just your general relationship at the office if you're asking to work from home, that's, I'm guessing, maybe not a good look based off of it sound like usually those companies that want you coming in every day don't like it when you try to work from home. So like, yeah, I think no, you're not overreacting. I just think if anything, I think you're underreacting. Like, you should be going, what is it? What am I looking for, guys? Like, you should be going scorched earth right now. Operation Ruin Ellen's Life should be a go, and you should be going full steam ahead. Have George come in and say their piece. Have Kay come in and say their piece. I mean, fuck your other coworkers, but maybe try to work with them and have them come in to say their piece as well. That's what I would be doing, because fuck Ellen, and by God, should she get her chances at and by God, should Ellen be put in a situation where she should be the one getting fired. What's chat saying, though? What's chat saying? I think she would get let go from the internship if she went to HR. No, I don't. And if she did, here's the thing. If she did, I feel like she has a case. You know what I'm saying? I think Ellen has a way better chance of getting fired. Unless they're not supposed to be dating coworkers, but I'm assuming that that's okay. Is that still a thing, y'all? Like, do people act like, to me, that maybe makes sense in, like, I don't know, law enforcement or something where, like, emotions can be very detrimental in certain situations. But, like, if y'all work in, like, Target corporate and these motherfuckers are like, you can't date, I would just tell them to suck my cock. Like, that's insane. Cut them all off. Yeah, I agree. All those friends suck. I feel like she has to go to HR. Like, she's literally being defamed right now and slandered. Like, in theory, OP could sue Ellen if she's in the US, because she's literally being defamed and slandered behind her back. This is why you don't take coworkers. Hey, Carl. Wait, whoa. Who the fuck out here gifting memberships? Raichi, you motherfucker. Raichi, you can't gift while I'm reading, bro. I'm an idiot, okay? I'm gonna miss it. Carlos, I appreciate you. Just want to give you that commendation, all right? I love it when you guys come in and thank people for gifting memberships. Like, that's the type of community I want. I want a community that's like just as grateful for this shit as I am. You know what I'm saying? So Carlos, thank you. Everybody following Carlos's footsteps. If you got a gifted membership from Raichi, just make sure you say thank you, all right, chat? We have good manners here. And Raichi, thank you for supporting me. You have always supported me. Like I said, y'all, gifts, memberships, donations, anything like that, not required, but by God are they appreciated. So thank you guys. Amra, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, that's all right, Cherry Bomb. It happens, like, if you don't see it, but I even think, like, I think a general just come, like, what Carlos did, he didn't know who gifted him a membership, but, or her, came in and was like, oh, like, cool, like, thank you to whoever did. Like, to me, that's the same. Like, you don't have to, like, track down and figure out exactly who did it, you know? Karu, welcome to the stream. Moon Kyre, welcome to the stream. W Carlos, you right. You right. All right, guys, let's keep going. Let's keep it rocking and rolling. We're cooking. We got a good story. We got a relevant comment and a really long update. So let me get some more water, guys. I don't know why my mouth is so dry. Still adjusting to this desert. I wonder if Beans is like, Dad, you're usually like in bed by now. What the fuck? Hey, buddy. Oh, he's just laying down right here. Beans like really just wants to hang out right now. Look at you, silly guy. Oh, you guys can't see him. You're too close, bro. I don't want to roll over you. Bro, Beans doesn't even know that he was the star of the vlog, bro. Yeah, star of the vlog, star of the vlog. It's the handsome man. Oh, nice belly. You got such a cute belly. Has anyone ever told you that? You just have the cutest belly around town, Mr. Beans. Oh, you guys can't even see it very well. He just bellied up. That my boy? Is that my boy all bellied up? Is that my bellied up boy? Is that my sweet bellied up man? Look at him. My sweet bellied up boy. Oh, big flop. Thank you for the flop. I appreciate it. Okay, I gotta put you down, alright? I gotta get back. You want to get up on your cat towel? You want to hang out on the cat towel? Oh, okay. All right. Asshole bit me. Oh, Roy. Yep, you keep an eye out for Selena over there, okay? Oh, bro, hop down. Oh no, he's licking his toes. I thought he had something in his mouth, but he was just spreading his toes in his mouth. Bro's in defeat. Okay, guys. Thank you, Brenda. I appreciate the $2 dono. Offering to our Overlord Beans. He is, dude, I kind of like Overlord. I like the idea that Beans is like a little bit of a tyrant. I think that's really funny. Chat, we got a couple of relevant comments here. All right, couple of relevant comments. Have you given any thought that what she was saying was true? What did the boyfriend say about it all? Offered to show texts, etc. Obviously playing devil's advocate here, and either way, a real friend would tell you directly about your man acting out, not gossiping, so no judgment on dropping her ass. OP replied, I really don't think it could be true. George has offered a number of times to let me go through his phone, which I've declined because I really do trust him, and we both agree that the accusations are absurd. He's never been anything but completely honest with me, and he's been saying for weeks that I should drop Ellen because he doesn't like the way she's been treating me. I don't want to contact her about it right now because honestly, I'm just so angry. And like you said, if there was any truth to it, and if she was ever my friend at all, she should have come to me about it directly. I also don't think Kay would lie about something like this. He's not the kind of person to make up rumors, and there's no way he would have known that George called Ellen if she hadn't told him, albeit a twisted version. Yeah, no, I think George hasn't done anything to deserve not getting the benefit of the doubt here, and Ellen has actively done things to not deserve the benefit of the doubt in a situation like this. I really do hope she goes to HR though and doesn't, because like Ellen shouldn't win in this situation. All right, guys. Ooh, update July 8th, 2025, 1 year later. Oh my God. Update time. 1 year later, I can't believe that I'm still learning more about all the things, about all the ways that Ellen tried to ruin my life. I'll start with the good news first. Our internship ended without much fanfare. I didn't, as many comments suggested, contact HR or confront Ellen. Wait, so people were telling her not to confront HR? Okay, this is a comment saying that George is the one who should be going to HR. Or no, this is a so the top comment on this is telling her to go to HR, but then the reply is saying that George should really be the one to go to HR because he's the one that she's really defaming here, which actually kind of does make sense. Ooh, someone suggested, does Ellen have feelings for you? That's actually a good point. I didn't even think about that one. Okay. Okay, it does look like the comments are telling her to go to HR, but maybe maybe, I don't know, maybe I jumped the gun a little bit. I did contact our direct supervisor and told him that our personal relationship had deteriorated and that it had caused some hostility on her part at work, giving specific examples of issues in the workplace without getting into the weeds of the personal pettiness that was going on. He was incredibly understanding and accommodating. I worked from home the rest of the summer, received a glowing recommendation from him, and got hired at our company in my top choice department, fresh out of my internship, while I finished my degree and applied for medical school. I've been accepted to the top school in my country, and George and I plan on getting married once I finish my studies. Our relationship is stronger than ever. Ellen moved abroad, but stayed very well connected to the friend group that we had formed through the internship. After what happened last year, I slowly began to distance myself from that group, and as I did, I realized that I had outgrown a lot of them anyways. Once I began to see the cracks in the friendships I used to surround myself with, I couldn't unsee all the ways they could be unkind, immature, and toxic to themselves and to one another. I held on to the few people that I knew had my back and came out of the internship with a handful of good, close friends, rather than a big circle of people with shady tendencies. One good friend from the internship, Alice, 22 female, had been close with Ellen about a year ago and has since told me a lot more of the things Ellen said behind my back, partially corroborating Kay's story from the last year and adding details to some of the craziest parts. Apparently, to give herself more credibility, Ellen had been telling people that she'd been in touch with my roommate and friend of 11 years, Anna, 22 female. Ellen said that Anna also didn't like George, and that Anna told her I spent way too much time with him, was neglecting all my friends, that he basically lives at our apartment, and that I always do this when I get into a relationship. She also told people that Anna thinks George is faking his chronic illness, and that I've been using it as an excuse to blow off my friends. Once when George was at our apartment and had a flare-up, I'd had to cancel my plans to stay with him, afraid that he might need me to take him to the hospital. Ellen told everyone that Anna said he didn't seem sick and that I'd only canceled because I felt like staying home and hanging out with him. Bro, what is this, like, Mean Girls high school shit, dog? Y'all are, I'm 22 and 21. I guess y'all are still kind of young and immature, but like, I don't know. When I was college age, I didn't give a fuck about anybody else. I didn't give a fuck about drama or gossiping about anybody else. I just wanted to get drunk with my friends. Like, come on, Ellen, let's not be a boner. When Alice told me all of this, I immediately confronted Anna and told her everything. Although Anna and Ellen had been in touch on and off for the past few years, Although Anna and Ellen had been in touch on and off over the past few years, in parentheses, I'd previously introduced them to one another, and they had some mutual interests that they'd occasionally text about. Anna assured me that she said none of the things Ellen accused her of, and even combed back through all of her messages to see if there was anything she'd said that might have implied anything like that. In going through Anna's messages with Ellen, we noticed a pattern. It seemed that anytime I told Ellen I wasn't It seemed that anytime I told Ellen I wasn't available, she texted Anna to ask if I was with George. This went back to almost the beginning of my relationship with him. Okay, bro, that comment talking about how Ellen might be into OP, I feel like that might be real, high key. Like that, like at no point should you be this obsessed with somebody. Not even just romantically. Like romantically, I could maybe understand, but even that, I think, is unhealthy. As a friend, weird. This has to be some sort of I want to be dating OP type beat. This whole paragraph's in parentheses. For those running to the comments to ask why Anna didn't tell me this sooner. It didn't strike Anna as bizarre until we looked through the messages after hearing the accusations. I have a bad habit of letting my phone die. So sometimes if someone really needs to get in touch with me, they'll contact Anna or George. So in itself, Ellen texting her to ask where I was wasn't out of the ordinary. Ellen texting her to see if I was specifically with George, combined with what Ellen was claiming Anna told her, is the strange part. Coming out the other side of all of this, I've been trying really hard to reflect and learn from the situation. Was I a perfect friend to Ellen? Definitely not. I think there were certainly times at the beginning when I was first dating George and studying for the MCAT that I was distant with her. Maybe I should have tried harder to patch up our friendship in those early days by confronting her directly, or maybe I should have been more in tune to how she was feeling and addressed it sooner. Despite everything, I do miss her a lot, and I wish things had turned out differently. Okay, but here's the thing, y'all, is you can always give people, friends, whatever, more attention. But like a good friend isn't going to be an annoying asshole about it. You know? Like a good friend, especially when you're in your early 20s, understands like, dog, we're becoming adults. We have jobs. We have school. We have relationships. Like, you cannot be the center of Ellen's universe, and she has no right to demand that. So, like, yeah, sure, maybe you could have done more, but also that doesn't excuse, but that doesn't mean that A, she was entitled to it, and B, I don't think it justifies any of the shitty stuff that she was doing. Nor do I think that if you had done all that stuff, it would have prevented it. I think she would have been a fucking mean girl straight out of a high school movie, regardless if you had given her attention or not. But I don't think she was fair to me either. If I had withdrawn a little bit into my relationship in its early stages, she should have given me some grace and confronted me directly when she had a problem rather than going behind my back. She absolutely should have not tried to drag my name through the mud, made things difficult at work, or, worst of all, tried to destroy George's and Anna's reputations and relationships. I recently heard that Ellen is moving back to the city and tried to get a job at the company where we interned, but she was rejected by every department she applied to. Am I a bad person for feeling a little vindicated? No, and I would venture to guess that your complaint was probably not the only complaint that she got if she's getting rejected that hardcore. Or maybe her work just sucked. Thanks everyone for your comments last year. I really needed that support, but now I'm just looking for any lessons to be learned. Could I have done anything differently? What can I take away from this to try and be a better friend in the future? I don't know, bro. Maybe I'm a bad friend, but I just truly think like real friends will understand that you got other shit going on. You know, like the ongoing joke with me and my friends is like, I sometimes just don't respond to text messages. I get a ton of messages every day with everything that I do. I'm always on my phone. Unless it's like pertinent or important to what we're doing or something that we need to plan. Like I will sometimes just let it fall down the line. And like my friends will joke about it, but none of them take it personally. They're like, oh yeah, we know you're busy. You got shit to do. And they do it to me too, bro. Like my two best friends in the world, we probably talk 2 or 3 times a month. They will be standing next to me when I get married, okay? We barely talk because we all have lives. We're all doing things. Like, I don't know. I just think I just think it's like really ridiculous to think that you're entitled to someone's time more than they can offer to you. And if it's not a time that you think is adequate, go find somebody who's going to give you that time, you know? Like, I don't know. For me, my advice to OP is just like find somebody who's not so demanding of your time. Find somebody who wants to hang out like once a week, and that's good for them and that's good for you. And you can spend the rest of your time hanging out with George and focusing on your career, which, by the way, if nobody was picking it up, she's trying to become a doctor, which isn't easy. It's very time consuming. Like the fact that Ellen was like, oh, you spend too much time. You don't hang out with me enough. Like, yeah, no shit. She has a brand new boyfriend. She has a brand new boyfriend and she's trying to become a doctor. Of course, she's not going to spend that much time with you. Are we fucking stupid? Crazy, bro. God damn. Hold on. Really quick. Oh my God, Lobster's in here. Lobster resubscribed for 2 months at tier 1. Lobster's been subscribed for 10 months. Thank you, Lobster. You've been supporting since like day 1, bro. Hope you've been well. I hope you've been well too. And Canteen, thank you for subscribing with Prime. I appreciate y'all cutting in those daddy it's hard to speak. It's really hard to speak, chat. I appreciate y'all cutting into those Daddy Bezos profits. Make sure you check if you have a Prime sub. There is a hype train going on, and Elster Stairs gave out 1 community sub gift to Cassie. Cassie, make sure you say thank you to Elster Stairs if you're here and you got the gifted sub. Thank you, Elster Stairs, for supporting. Thanks for hopping on that hype train. What are y'all saying in chat? Crystal, welcome to the stream. Glad you can make it to a live Reddit read. What up, Life is Foo? I feel like it's been a hot minute since you've been in streams. Some people are just more clingy too. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, some people like that shit. I don't, honestly, y'all, when like my friends are a little too clingy, when people are a little too clingy in general, and I feel like honestly, y'all, the only person I think I could handle being like super clingy is Kathy and a girl that I'm dating, you know? Like Kathy just loves being able to speak to her kids, and it's something that at first used to piss me the fuck off when I was in college. But as I've gotten older, I've kind of understood like my mom very much prides herself on like raising great kids, and it's hard for her that we all are off doing our own thing and not like there to talk to her all the time. So when she acts clingy, I kind of just have to take a deep breath and be like, you know what? Like, she raised me. I'm in the position that I'm in because of Kathy. Like, I can fucking deal with that. And then, yeah, I think when I'm with somebody and I really care about them, I don't care how clingy they are, you know? Hey, Lurking Forever, thank you for subscribing with Prime. Oh my God, AJ, what the fuck? AJ, you motherfucker. AJ didn't even put anything in chat. AJ just came in here and dropped a quick 5 gifted subs on Twitch. Bro, AJ's dick too fat. Yo, Twitch, what we doing? Give some WAJs in chat. AJ, thank you for supporting me so heavy. If you guys got a gifted community sub from AJ, make sure to say thank you. All right, chat. We have good manners here. And Lurking Forever, like I said, thank you for subscribing with Prime, baby. Cutting those Daddy Bezos profits. Let's make Daddy Bezos pay. Y'all are goated. And thank you guys for 130 people on the YouTube stream. I genuinely didn't expect people to be coming through to this. Low key, like it's really late. I'm slightly clingy when I'm dating someone, but friends, no way. That's how I feel too, you know? And I feel like in a relationship, duh, you're gonna be clingy, bro. You know, like, I think it's not necessarily a red flag, but like, especially at the beginning, if you're not at least like somewhat on top and like really interested in talking and spending time with the person, like, you know, I feel like that's a normal reaction. What up, Destiny? Welcome to the stream. Oh, Woof. Good to see you, Woof. Who else is in here? Loved your vlog. Thank you, Crystal. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it, Hikey. Words are hard, Katana. With friends like these, you don't need enemies for real. The second your friends become your enemies, that's when you need to get rid of them. I love Paparazzi by Lady Gaga. Yeah, bro, I'm still on the wave of that Ellen's in love with OP. For sure. For sure, dog. Unfortunately, I can't even do clingy at all, even in a relationship. That's fine, bro. I get it. I get it. Some people don't like that shit. I love it, bro. I'm one of those, maybe not clingy isn't the right way to put it, but like, I love when, like, the second I really enjoy, like, the second I like someone, I just want to spend all the time. Like, here's the thing, y'all, is I can see myself getting in a serious relationship and after like a year moving in with them. Because to me, like, the way that I like relationships, it's like we're basically already living together anyways. And we might as well, like to me, it's like you start living together to double check that you guys are truly compatible. Because I think it's really hard to test your compatibility if you guys aren't living together, because that's when you learn, does this person clean? Can they cook? Do they have a mask on that they put on and it's very easy for them to keep, but the second that they're sharing their space, they can't keep that mask on? Like, all that shit. I think living with someone's super important. So for me, it would be like, yo, if I'm already very confident about a girl, I would want us to move in soon so that we can learn really fast if we're compatible. And then after that, we'll be together for like 7 years before we get like married. Unless she wants to rush it for some reason, but I'm in no rush. Little Elisa, at this hour you are yapping, sir. What is your bedtime? Bro, usually it is right now at like 9, but bro, we're gonna be up late, chat. I have not finished the video that's supposed to go out tomorrow morning, and I need to finish that. Oh my god, sorry guys, hold on. Oh shit, I forgot it's my sister's fiance's birthday soon. Oh, hey buddy. Oh, look who said who wanted to come say hi. You're the man. No, you don't want to. No, don't do it. I know what you're gonna do. You know you're not allowed up there. Yeah, I can see it in your eyes. Stop it. You're just, you got a bigger, like, that's taller, bro. You got so much room for activity up there, dog. Up there. Oh yeah. Oh, now he's staring at the ghost, bro. Look at him. Is there a ghost out there, Beans? I give you little head scritchies. Oh, we get some head scritchies for the boy. For the handsome man. I found a live Beans moment. What up, Josh? What up, Only Jans? What's up, Night Owl? What up, Squiddy? Hey, yo, guys, we got 140 people on the YouTube. Can y'all like up the stream, please? Like, we could easily pass 100, chat. Please. I feel like we could do it. All right. I feel like we could rock and rip that shit, chat. Oh, there he is. Just laying there. Looking all cute. I just spit all over my mic. Hot tool on that thing. And by that thing, I mean my mic. You know what? Fuck you, Mbam. I'm sorry. That I don't know why I've been so aggressive towards you, Mbam. I apologize, man. I apologize. You don't deserve that. Hey, thank you, Wolf. I appreciate you hopping over to the YouTube to like the stream. Everybody following Wolf's footsteps. Everybody said, thank you, Wolf. Spit on that mic, bro. Listen, I'm not saying I like sucking dick, but I feel like if I did, I'd be really good at it. $100%. Following my paw prints. Oh, I like that, Wolf. Sorry, getting freaky with a mic? Bro, you know how it be. Yo. Sorry, chat. I'm clip farming. That's my bad. I'm clip farming, y'all. Sorry, I wish you could see the expression I just made. Yo, are the parents of that kid that really likes my videos still in here? That would be massively embarrassing. Oh, son, you can't watch him anymore. He says weird shit. Mind you, this is my first live impression of you. Good. That pretty much sums me up, bro. I'll say some stupid shit. I don't give a fuck. Not in front of Beans. Oh, you right. Oh. God damn it, dude. He does love to conveniently place himself in spots that make it hard to see him, you know? Like, bro could just hop onto the fucking tree and we could easily see him. But no, Beans got to make it difficult for us. Son, why are you watching a grown man spit on a microphone like it's a penis? What's Beans' favorite spot on the tower? This thing right here. Of course, the one thing that's like almost out of frame every single time. He loves his high ground. He honorary mention to this little pouch right here. He used to be in this pouch a lot, but I haven't seen him in that pouch in a hot minute. In a hot minute, bro. Foot fetish, now dick sucking? What about both at the same time? All right, I'm just clip farming, chat. I gotta shut the fuck up. Okay, all right. How's the new place? It's great. I love it. I cannot. You're my favorite YouTuber. Oh, thank you. I cannot wait to show you guys more of this place. It's pretty fucking sick, chat. It really does feel like a home. Like sometimes, y'all, I can't even lie. Sometimes it's hard for me to get myself to work. Like the nice thing about the last place I lived in is like the couch that I had was mainly just there for me to like eat on. Like I didn't really sleep on it. I didn't watch TV on it or anything. Now I have like a really nice couch that's super comfortable that I take naps on all the time. There's a TV, so I like watch TV on there and shit all the time. And like, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, before this stream started, I'd gotten done cleaning. I sat on my couch for a little bit and I was like, I could not go live and just have a movie night. And I was like, no, I gotta work. I gotta get shit done. I gotta make videos for you guys, you know? I was like, I gotta do the thing. I gotta do the thing. But it's really nice though, because I do really feel like this, my last place felt more of like, this is a place where I work and where I sleep. This place feels more like I work here in this room, but the second I'm out of this room, like, you know, I have a nice kitchen. I have a nice living room. I have a separate bedroom. Like all that is just super nice. So I cannot wait to show you guys more. Lurking Forever said beans. Beans, as I like to say it. Ethan, welcome to the stream. I live in a studio, so my couch is the equivalent of a corner clothing chair. Bro, that New York rent ain't no joke, chat. Ain't no joke. Chat, let's keep rocking and roll. Guys, we literally need 2 more likes for this stream to hit 100 likes. All right, please. There are at least, if not more, 42 of y'all, 43 of y'all now who haven't liked up the stream. Do it. I feel like we get to 110. All right, chat, let's rock it up. If you guys are on the YouTube, make sure you're subscribed. If you're on the Twitch, make sure you're following no matter where you're at. Turn on the post notifications. My boyfriend of 3 years stealthily took my 11-year-old dog to a vet 80 kilometers away to be put to sleep. It was only luck I found out and got him back. Boyfriend doesn't know I have my dog back, but he comes back tomorrow night. Original post, November 26th, 2016. We have a 23 female OP and a 23 male boyfriend. My boyfriend, Jay, left for a trip up the coast to help family on Friday morning. While I was at work Friday, I got a phone call from one of my ex-flatmates, Bob, who I lived with at uni. He thought he had my dog with him and phoned me because someone had dropped him off to the vet surgery he worked at to be put to sleep. Bob sent me pictures and it was my Stixie. I recognized him anywhere. I grew up with him and he was so close to me when I left home to study. There were no questions about it. Stixie stayed with me. Bob kept Stixie with him and I drove to pick him up as soon as I was out of work. Bob also showed me a phone recording he took of the vet's security camera screen. And there's no doubt in the world it's Jay dropping him off. He's even wearing the same clothes he left in this morning before I went to work. Jay has texted me a few times today, and I don't know why, but I'm not confronting him about this. I'm actually scared I will utterly lose it at him. I'm running everything through my head on why he'd do this. We talked sometimes about moving north to be near his family or overseas within a few years. I can't believe I'm trying to find reasons for him to do what he did or reasons for me to not rip him a new one and dump everything he owns out on the front lawn and set fire to it tonight. Ooh, I like that one. I like that one. Let's do that one, chat. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Set everything he owns on fire. Bonus points if you also set him on fire. I'm half numb and half stunned, but I'm half numb and half stunned beyond rational thought. Why can't I get functionally angry here? He texted me this morning like he normally does when he's away. I replied like normal though. We're not big text talkers anyways. He asked me a couple times if I was okay. Everything in the text I'm trying to read into what the hell he thinks he's hiding. I mean, he's probably waiting for you to be like, where's my dog? I can't find my dog. Ah, bro, that is diabolical fucking work, dude. Not only is he a heartless bastard for even being able to send a dog to be put down that, from the sounds of it, doesn't need to be put down. But then on top of that, the deception, the manipulation, the lying to your partner, like that's honestly what I would do if that's the craziest part to me. And that's what, if I was OP, I would be leaning into that. I would be texting him like, oh, I can't find our dog. Where's our dog? Ah, oh, I can't, the dog's gone. Blah. But like really throwing his shit out on the front lawn and setting it on fire so that when he comes home, it's be like, hey, JK, LOL, the dog's here. Fuck you, we're broken up. Please do us a favor and deep throat a Glock. That's what OP should do, in my opinion, bro. That is heinous activity. Heinous. Ain't nobody doing that to my baby boy Beans. Also, thank you guys for all the likes on YouTube. I see y'all. Y'all are pretty sick for that. Thank you guys. What are y'all saying in chat? Feed him to the dog. I like that, Hedgehog. I like that. Instead of the dog getting put down, he's getting put down. No, for real. Normalize putting down men like this. Bare minimum, castrating them. Yeah, block him and report him to the police. Ooh, I wonder if OP could report him to the police, right? Like, he doesn't own the dog. This is him. This is, what would that be? Like, stealing, what would that be? Like, stealing OP's property? I don't know if there's such thing as, like, attempted destruction of property. Because, like, that's what he was trying to do, right? That's fucking wild. Castration with a rusty spoon. How did he expect to play this whole thing off? I don't know. That's what I'm wondering. That's crazy, man. It could also be considered animal abuse. I did not know that. Damn, shout out Bob, though. Bob's the hero of the story. That is so lucky, by the way. That is so ungodly lucky. I wonder how many people that this has actually happened to. You know what I'm saying? Like, OP would have never known if Bob hadn't said anything. That's crazy. Crazy work. Okay. Let's do some relevant comments, and then we do have one. I don't know if this is an update. I think this might just be a regular post, but then we do have a update. So I'm curious. Okay. Relevant comment. Well, that's terrifying. Do you have a place, a friend's maybe, where you and Stixie can stay for a bit while you get this sorted out? And by this, I mean your new living situation, because you really can't continue to live with the guy who just tried to kill your dog behind your back. OP, I do. At least 2 coworkers would be okay with me contacting them. I want people around me when he comes back. I wish I could make sure he knows he's no longer welcome in this home, nor can he come back and needs to go immediately. But I also know by bitter experience with a friend that kicking someone out of the dwelling they live in is a long process. I mean, would it be... I don't know, bro. I understand what OP's saying. It probably would be more of a problem to get him to leave out of a place that he lives and might have his name on the lease, but that's what he fucking deserves. That's what he deserves. Okay. So I think this must be a post in some sort of legal advice Reddit thread, because it's asking because in the title OP is asking, is what he did likely to be massively illegal? What steps can I take to protect myself before he returns tomorrow? And I also think it's important to note that OP is in Australia. This was posted November 26, 2016, the same day. Okay, we already read all that. Okay, so OP updates. Okay, so OP explains what happened, what we just read. And then they ask, how illegal is this? I currently live in a flat that I rent, and my boyfriend pays half, but I'm the only one on the lease. Oh, that's big WWs, because then that means that he has no right to be in there if his name's not on the lease. So you could just throw all of his shit out, change the locks on the door, and tell this man to go fuck himself. At least from my understanding, I'm pretty sure that's how it works in America. I'd be surprised if it didn't work like that in Australia. I want him out ASAP, or I want to be out of the situation as soon as possible. What options do I not have? A friend of mine once tried to have a violent ex removed, and it took months. I want to be out of this immediately. Are my only options to move? How do I protect myself from what my boyfriend, ex to me now, though he doesn't know it yet, may do to the place I rent when I return? I presume my landlord couldn't kick him out if I leave right away. He'd never shown... Hold on. I presume my landlord couldn't kick him out if I leave right away. He's never shown any weird tendencies before, so maybe I'm overthinking this. My boyfriend doesn't know I know what he did, nor that I have Stixie back. I'm sorry for the scattergun of questions. I'm scatterbrained at the moment. He only returns in 20 hours or so, and I don't ever want to see so much as a hair on his head again. Okay, so there are a couple of comments from here. I'm just going to read all of them. One of them says, not legal advice. Keep your dog somewhere else. If he has access to him, who knows what else will happen. And then a comment replied to that saying, seconded. Can you afford to board him? And then another comment replies to that saying, seconded. Can you afford to board him or have a trusted family member watch him until this douchebag is gone? And I would call that vet to report what he did if your friend hasn't. It might not help you now, but they should be aware. And then another commenter replied to that comment saying, and then ask where the dog is and see how much he's going to lie about it. Here's the thing. I feel like as little confrontation as possible would be the best move here. Like, there's no way that someone who thinks a logical and okay thing to do is take your partner's longtime dog and behind their back go have it put down at the vet. There's no way that that person thinks rationally. There's no way that that person doesn't have a high likelihood of going berserk when they get called out for their shitty actions. I think it's better if OP's name is on the lease, and I think if OP's name is the only name on the lease, they are legally the only person who has any right of entry into the place. So if OP had their locks changed and told the boyfriend to go fuck himself, there's not much that the boyfriend could do legally to get in that house. I could be wrong, but I think from my understanding, that's how leases work. Let me just finish these comments and I'll look at what you guys are saying. OP added in the comments of the first post. Just got off the phone with my workmate. She's offered to come here overnight and she'll be here soon. We'll figure out what to do in the morning. I really appreciate all your posting. It only took reading a few to take myself out of this. Stupid stalled state of mind and move into action. It's after midnight here. I'm going to crash hard tonight. Okay, so it doesn't really look like we got any like real legal advice. I mean, maybe there was real legal advice, but I don't know. Nothing added to this best of Reddit updates post. What are y'all saying? What are y'all saying? For sure needs to be a police report. I actually agree with that as well. Bare minimum, she should definitely report this to the police. What about squatters' rights? I think that only works. Like, if he's not, squatters' rights only works as if you're, like, actually in the place of residence, you know? He's not there. Like, she could just change the locks and tell him to go fuck himself. That's not true. The boyfriend gets mail at the house. He still lives there. It's called squatters' rights. OP would have to evict him. Even if OP... That doesn't make any sense. So what you guys are saying is I could just have my mail sent to a random house, and then if they don't do anything about it, I can claim squatters' rights at that house? Is that what y'all are saying? There's no way that's true, right? That has to be the most crazy shit I've ever heard. Squatters' rights aren't as prominent as you think. Unless he can prove he got mail there for the last 12 months, he wouldn't need an eviction notice. Chat, looks like OP's gonna have to burn all the mail. Squatters' rights only apply if the owner isn't living there. I don't think OP owns this place. OP said their name is on the lease. I mean, I'm guessing they've been in the place 3 months or more, but like, maybe I just don't know enough about squatters' rights. If that's how it works, for time to get my mail sent to a rich person, that's what I'm saying. Like, what do you mean, bro? In Australia, squatters' rights only apply for 12 plus years. Shit, chat, are we gonna have to Google this? I don't know, bro. I mean, here's what I'll have to say. If OP, okay, this is all I'm thinking, right? If OP decides, hey, fuck this guy, I'm gonna get the locks changed on this house. And like fuck him, I live here now, whatever. If he wants to pursue squatters' rights, he's got to take that up with the landlord, right? And if OP just fills him in on like everything happening, I don't know. I think this guy, if he legally does that, like, I don't know. At that point, OP can just vacate the premises and let him have it. But I think for the current short-term situation, like, if this is me, I'm telling this guy to get fucked and changing the locks on him. And then if he wants to pursue it legally, like, there's nothing that he can do, right? There's nothing that he can do. I mean, maybe he could break into the house, but that's illegal, you know? Googled it. In most Australia states, it is 12 years or more. Okay, shit. Yeah, listen, the dude's name isn't on the lease. Like, unless they've lived there for 12 years, I tell this guy, get fucked. Okay. All right, well, now I'm even more curious. Oh, there's 2 updates. Okay, sick. Update 1 was posted the next day, November 27th, 2016. It was just a quick edit. A night's sleep with good people around me helped. I phoned a workmate to see if I could go stay there with Stixie, and she came over here for the night instead. We spoke and we have a plan. Thank you for the links to the NSW laws. It looks like I might be in the clear with forcing my ex out. I am the renter. I am the only name on the lease, and we had no written agreement. From my understanding, he is a boarder or lodger and can be removed quickly. I'll have to clarify, of course, but that gives me confidence. I was freaking out because I didn't know where to start last night. My ex will be confronted with more people I know in the house backing me up. Stixie is also in good health. He's 11 and a bit too fat and slower than he used to be, but he's fine. These photos are from early November when we visited a property out of town. He started life as a farm dog, and going back made his day. No way there's a fucking dog photo. Are you kidding me? Oh no, the photo is gone. Are you fucking for real? Are you for real? That's so sad. Chat, this is the most disappointing day of my fucking life. I've never been more disappointed than this moment in my entire life. And I've slept with your mom. Oh, I'm sorry. That was so immature. That was super immature. Editor's note, link no longer. Oh, editor's note, link no longer. Editor's note, link no. Editor's note, link no. Oh, why can't I say that? Editor's note, link no longer works, and I was unable to retrieve the pics. This is the saddest part of my entire night, chat. I'm so sad. I'm so disappointed. Sarby, everyone has slept with my mom. Disappointed in you? You right. You right. You're my stepdad? I could be, Alana. He's not microchipped. I'm taking a personal leave day Monday and getting him chipped first thing. Okay. Yeah, definitely the move there. Okay. Update 2 posted the next day, November 28th, 2016. He came back. He lied. I was upset and looked it. We gave him enough rope to make an excuse. We gave him enough rope to make excuse after changing excuse. First, he was shocked Stixie was gone and would help look for him. Then he was shocked someone took him to a vet to be put down. Then when confronted with proof it was him, he claimed Stixie was hit by a car and he had to end his suffering. When confronted with a live, happy Stixie, he turned it around and it ended with him telling me he should have had me. What? When confronted with a live, happy Stixie, he turned it around and it ended with him telling me he should have had me put down. Okay, well, I hope you recorded that so you can show to the police and be like, this man threatened my life, get me a restraining order. Like, what? My coworker and her partner and I told him he was not welcome in the house anymore and that they were moving in with me and everyone in the house. Oh, I see. My coworker, her partner, and I told him he was not welcome in the house anymore and that they were moving in with me. And that everyone in the house and the neighbor we both get along well with, who saw him return on Friday to take Stixie, now knows what kind of person he was. He left of his own accord and took some of his stuff. I'm no closer to knowing for sure why he tried what he did. Sorry for jamming up legal advice with this one. It wasn't much of a legal ending. So you didn't burn his shit? Sad. Sad. A shame that people like this get off scot-free. I really hope that bare minimum OP filed a police report or something. Like, this should be on record somewhere that this guy is fucking crazy. I also think that they need on record somewhere that this man literally threatened to put OP down. Like, what? Or said that he should have put OP down. That's... That's insane, bro. Just insane behavior. Who does that to a dog, man? That makes me sad. I love puppies. I love the puppies. Yeah, Kira, she was saying that it was very out of character for him, so I don't know. I mean, this was back in 2016, guys, so I don't know. I don't know if this account is still active. Oh, they deleted all their posts. I would sleep with both eyes open after hearing that. No, for real, dude. I mean, that's crazy. I don't know. Maybe they might just be better people than me, but if one of my friends' partners threatened to kill one of my friends, they would get the beatdown of their lifetime in that moment. I would go to jail ASAP Rocky, chat. That's crazy. Could have been deleted due to an ongoing legal battle. I mean, maybe. Potentially. I do have to say, y'all, I was talking to my friend who's a lawyer. She was telling me, she was like, oh, like at least like 2 or 3 times a week, her job is to, like, part of her job is to go to like the social media of who her clients are up against and look through to see if they posted anything incriminating. And she's like, you know, like 9 times out of 10, they have posted something incriminating. So if you guys are ever in a legal battle, make sure your social media is nice and tidied up, you know? Mine wouldn't be. Oh, change the sub goal. You right. You right. Thank you guys. Chat. With that being said too, I think I'm gonna end the stream. I do need to finish I need to upload this for my editor. I need to finish the Am I the Devil video coming out tomorrow. I need to upload it. I need to timestamp it. I need to make a thumbnail for it. So yeah, guys, I think this is it. I think this is the end. But thank you guys for tuning in. I really do appreciate you guys coming through. All right. It's nice that no matter what time I go live, hella people show up. That shit's super wild to me. Guys, stream tomorrow. Another stream tomorrow. I'm thinking, let's see, I have something at like 10:30. I don't know how long it's gonna go. Let's maybe aim for like 2 p.m., maybe 3 p.m. Oh my God, Molly. Molly, you psychopath, bro. Molly dropping a quick little 5 gifted community subs right before stream ends, bro. Damn, now I gotta change my sub goal again? Y'all are funny. Y'all are crazy. Y'all cooking, guys. I appreciate all your guys' support lately. It's been fucking crazy. Thank you guys to everybody. Thank you you guys to what the fuck am I even saying? Thank you everybody who came in here and complimented the vlog. Like, truly, it's you know, it obviously is not getting the views that my reading Reddit stuff get, but the amount of comments on that is fucking crazy. Like, my plan is to go through every single comment and reply to each comment. That's my goal. That's what I want to do. So if you guys left a comment on the live, you'll get a reply from me personally. I will see you guys tomorrow, okay? Let's aim for like 2, maybe 3 p.m. Somewhere around there. 2, maybe 3 p.m. I will see you guys in the next stream. Make sure to like up the stream if you haven't yet. All right, YouTube people? Love you guys. Mwah.